Well, we've finally arrived at the Christmas harvest, and if you're a regular viewer, no, your eyes are not deceiving you. This table is massive by comparison with the size it normally is, because we've kind of doubled it up for Christmas. And, well, we've almost filled it. I think this is our best ever Christmas harvest, which is always nice. And I do have to be really careful, obviously, at this time of year, because the food needs to last a long time. You know, basically until March, when growth really kicks into full gear again. So a quick look. So we've got loads of yacon, loads of potatoes. I wanted to show you actually, these are the potatoes straight out of the ground. These are the potatoes in store, and you can see the potatoes in store are starting to sprout a little bit. Not all of them. I think these are the Estima that are sprouting. There's a few of those little sprouts on there. These are the first earlies. Vita Noir, still absolutely gorgeous, and they are purple inside. Lovely. So nice treat for Christmas, those. And obviously, cabbages, red cabbages. This is last Savoy that we've got. So after that, we're buying them from the shops, because I don't really like to deprive myself of Savoys. A bit of kale. These are the pups of the red cabbages. These are my favourite. Prefer them to the red cabbages. Just a few bushels. We haven't got a huge amount of bushels this year. Just enough to last us till February. And to the end of February, which is kind of what I need. And that is because we planted them late to get an extra crop of potatoes. I'm not sure whether I'll do that again. What are these? Oh yeah, these are Jerusalem artichokes. And on the yacon, that's the sort of size we eat. These like one a day of those little tubers, maybe half a day of these big ones. Don't we eat huge amounts? There's a bit of a risk of diarrhea with those if you eat too many. Colettes, looking absolutely gorgeous. We've got more colettes than we've got sprouts this year, which is nice. I just found one that's sort of lent over here. So these are all sorts of samples of the preserves. I'll actually show you a video of what we've got in store in January, I think. But we've got vinegars, jams, dried fruit, dried herbs, pickles, apple sauces, and tomato stock and passata mixes. So all sorts of different types there. And obviously loads more in store. Fresh parsley, beetroot, a lovely selection of beetroot, parsnips, garlic, elephant garlic, carrots. I just had to break off there because my neighbour just brought me these beautiful tins to make up treats for the grandkids. Oh, that's lovely. Anyway, what have we got? Can I get my train of thought back? So these are the shallots and red onions and white onions, obviously. But the only reason I brought you these is to show you some of these white onions. Not very many, but a few are starting to sprout. So these are tough bull. They don't really keep particularly well after the end of the year. So they start going slightly soft. And as I say, a little bit of sprouting on them. But these are the red onions, absolutely perfect. Beautiful. Smaller ones keep, well, basically, until we have onions again in June. And, can't beat those. So what else have we got? So all salady things. So red stem pak choy. Look at those. Those are baby beetroot leaves, absolutely gorgeous. Claytonia, little salad onions and big salad onions. And as I always say, I skin those big salad onions. I'll just show you what they end up like. And this is so good. You know, at one time, I didn't really like these big salad onions because they were kind of a bit mealy on the outside. But then once you've skinned them, absolutely gorgeous. So now I just leave my salad onions to grow as big as possible for my own consumption at least. More Claytonia, tatsoi for the salads. All these are for the salads. Tomatoes, actually, these could be for the salads, but to be honest, they don't meet my quality bar now for salads, these. So we'll be cooking with these. We've ripened them off over the week. We picked them last week and they're all looking pretty good. So I'm quite happy with those. All leeks sort of hidden behind there. And ochre. Absolutely gorgeous. We used to grow the yellow ochre, but now we grow this red stuff because it just looks so beautiful. It is a bit sweeter as well, actually. And I did think originally that the size was a bit smaller than the yellows, but actually, you know, that we got a lot of that sort of size. That's the sort of size I generally put in the salads. Debbie's cooking with the little bits, with the little ones like that. And obviously we'll be saving some for next year for planting out. Oh, I forgot the radishes. That would be a shame. They're looking absolutely lovely. These are the best radishes I've ever had at this time of year. From the greenhouse, obviously. We've got just enough to last us until the end of February. Loads of apples, loads of Crown Prince squash, and the salad mixes. And of course, as always, these are just the lettuce bases, and I'll make up the complete salads so that you can see those. And I'm done. Happy Christmas to everybody. My name's Steve. This is the Outgrow channel, and I'll see you soon.